It is you who is stupid.
So what do we have here today? Where is the accused? You're Mr.Bwogere Hussein?
Yes, madam.
Please go to the dock. Mr.Bwogere Hussein, on the 7th of August, you were charged with theft, contrary to Section 254 of the Penal Code Act, Laws of Uganda. It is alleged that on this date, you placed a car part that belonged to Mr. Mike's garage in a suitable place to be easily removed without detection from the owner of the car part. This was allegedly done with the intention of stealing it, as discovered by your boss's wife, Kakuya Rachel. Do you understand the charge? Mr. Bwogere, please answer what you asked. How do you plead?
Not guilty, of course.
A plea of not guilty entered. Prosecution, are you ready to proceed?
Yes, Your Worship. Your Worship, today a number of people are endeavoring to invest their money, their energies, and a lot of thinking into creating jobs for other people. Now, the people that are employed take it to their advantage to cheat their employers, just like the accused was intending to do. We will prove beyond reasonable doubt that indeed he placed an item in a location with intent of stealing it without the knowledge of his employers. We have a witness who saw all this unfolding, and I request her to quietly leave the courtroom as the complainant enters the door. Do you solemnly swear to speak the truth and nothing but the whole truth, so God help you?
I do.
Do you recognize that gentleman over there?
Hey, that man is a thief, he's a snake, he's a rat, he's a no good excuse of a human being who has been stealing from my husband all this time with no remorse at all whatsoever. And I hate that man.
Can we have order in this courtroom?
Okay, thank you.
Mrs. Kakwe, I do not care how emotional you're going to get in this courtroom, but you must treat it with the respect it deserves. And stop verbally attacking the accused or anyone else in this courtroom. Prosecution, can we proceed?
Please describe the incidents on the 7th of August.
Madam Bagan, I've finished watching my baby. Then Anna, my friend, comes running. Nagama, she had gone to see her husband. Nagaza kugekuna ye. Abadali yao. Nana bechi sajeto ngachini yebu kampola pola. Ngakuta kavera. Nas tuo echinja. Nateka wa kavera. Naduka. Very fast. Ngazo toja ne Anna ya mulabye. Yajanangamba. We rushed very fast to the garage. And she took me to the spot. I found the cavera. Mama, do you know what I found? I found a headlight. She started to muto kecho. Just saga lombule muno simani what a headlight is. Kubanga nakuma mu P6. I found my husband on the garage. What did they?
When you checked the cavera and you saw the headlight, what first came to your thoughts?
That is a rat. We ran very fast to the police station, of course. To the police and nobody. What do you know?
Mr. Bwogere, I'm not going to entertain this kind of circus in this courtroom. Have I made myself clear?
Yes, Your Worship.
Prosecution, let's proceed.
Yes, that's all, Your Worship. Nothing further.
Defense, it's your turn to cross-examine the complainant.
Yes, Your Worship.
Mr. Bwogere.
Mrs. Kakuya Rachel,
Chichi.
how long have you known Mr. Bwogere over there?
A very long time. He has been working in my husband's garage for like 10 years.
10 years.
Very glorious.
And for those 10 years, how do you rate Mr. Bwogere as a worker? Why would you say that, Mrs. Kakuya? What shows that Mr. Bwogere over there is lazy, arrogant, and even all those other names you call him?
Because it is true, Mulaba. The letters are all over his head.
That Your Worship simply meant laziness, arrogance, and whatever she called him is written all over his face. How are we supposed to think that you're not using that same reason that cannot get you explaining how lazy or arrogant he is? To maybe embarrass him in public, to make him lose his esteem among his fellow workers, or even get him fired from work.
Embarrass him? Fired? He should have been fired long time ago. Tewali hamwagala. Tululira ekisajja ekyo. Never nange kale. Never Katonda tuddiza okwagala. Ne tululira ky'oyagala. Bannange newekekaba otya okwagala ekintu ekyo. Otandikirawa. Nsonga kijja tandikirawo okumwagala omusajja oyo. Tewali amwagala.
Your Worship, I'm led to think that actually it could be a conniving act. How sure are we that Anna, or as they put it, did not pick that headlight, put it in Kavera, hide it wherever they claim they found it anyway? Yeah? It could be malicious. I mean, the way you're speaking back to Anne and everything.
You should know better than creating stories at the end of the day.
I'm sorry, Your Worship. No further question.
Madam, can you please step down?
Tomanyira. Nonya banno.
Uli wasamba gearbox n'ebombo kati kale kyekyo kikazibwe.
Prosecution. Mr. Bwogere.
Sorry, Your Worship.
Prosecution, any more witnesses?
Yes, Your Worship. Your Worship, prosecution calls its first and only witness to this case, Miss Anne.
Bakazi bano bambala ekisigaali akabino kalaba naye ngo bawa baaki obedde okuyakuba oluyikabina.
Ndabako oyo ya bulijjo buli lwenzija mugalazi. Gwe lwaki ontunuza tunuza eri ensi? Omanyiira.
Miss Anne, you solemnly swear to speak the truth and nothing but the whole truth, so God help you?
Nze Anna, I swear to speak the truth. Sinze Solomon.
So, do you know the accused? You recognize that gentleman over there?
Amasebo. Have you ever seen Enchima?
What?
Enchima. Bino ebisolo ebibeeraawo nga byetakulatakula bwe biti byonna bibba. They steal from each other, and then they like crying out. Nga babibika ku miti. Those are the animals. Kyekyo kyolabaawo.
Do you know him anyway?
Nkimanyi. Ekyo kyo Kibwogere ye supervisor wa bba wange mu galeji ya Maiko eri.
Could you please describe what's happened on the 7th of August?
Weebale nnyo. Kati anti mba ngenda kulaba ani? Mwami wange nkubeeyo pulaani yaffe. Okutuuka bwe nti ku mulimu nali naatera okuyingira mu galaji nendaba oyo ng'afuluma n'akaveera waliyo kyakweseemu nendaba ng'akweka akaveera wa mabega w'amayinja awo nemanya nti wano waliwo ekikyamu.
Please continue. What happened next?
Kati anti nga nkola ki nga nziruka bwe namaliza okwogera n'omwami wange nenziruka ewaka nenkola ki nempita Recho neŋŋamba Recho waayi olowooza tebali nkubabba netujja ne Recho netugenda mu kaveera netukeberamu we yali akakwesi okeberamu nga mulimu taala y'egundi y'emmotoka neŋŋamba Recho omanyi ki tugende ku poliisi tugende bakasibe kasajja ne tudduka ku poliisi ne tukomawo ne poliisi ne bamuyingizeeyo mu garage and they asked him very many questions okumala okumubuuza ebibuuzo ne bagenda naye ewuwe. They reached his home and then they checked and found in his bedroom banange mulinga mujudde spare za motoka. He was gwe obadde ogenda kola emotoka eyo mu bedroom wabba bingi naawe bakulasanga ne bingi olaba ng'ogamba eyo si nkima eyo.
Your Worship, we have a police report about the car spares that were found at Mr. Bwogere's house, and nothing further.
Ngende?
Defense, please proceed with the witness.
Yes, Your Worship. So, Miss Katemba, is it true that your husband has wanted to get a promotion for superior mechanic for such a long time?
Ani atayagala promotion ku nsi eno buli omu ajagala n'owange bw'atyo n'olwekyo.
Oh, so that's so. And it's common knowledge in the whole community that your family detests Mr. Bwogere. Is it true that your family does not like Mr. Bwogere?
That is the gospel truth. Awo batolimbye kyekyo kyennyini n'olwekyo.
Okay, and the fact that he holds a superior position in Mike's garage does not make it even simpler for you to hate him more, given the fact that as a wife you want your husband in a similar superior position, right?
Gwe toyagaliza mwami we birungi.
So, it was mentioned earlier that he had spare parts at his home.
As in, I mean, that's not evidence enough to say he stole it. He's a mechanic.
Nze ebyo sibimanyi kasita nze namulaba ng'akweka ebintu.
Nothing further, Your Worship.
You can step down now. Prosecution, any more witnesses?
No further witnesses.